Hey, Jonathan Peters here with a few ideas about onboarding to our learning programs. And so I want you right now to think about or to remember what it was like coming into this program, this level 2 certification. So maybe it's that first time you were logging on to the webinar, the opening Zoom call that we had, or more importantly, when you came to this platform, because it's probably a new platform, a new experience for you. You really weren't sure what was going on and what you were going to face and what's coming up, and you're looking down the road, and you had all this tension inside, some fear inside because you didn't know what was coming. You were safe last week when you were in your routine, because we're creatures of habit. We like our routines, but we're leery of and afraid of change, of new things, because danger comes from new things. We're comfortable here. We don't know what's coming over there. So there's just this natural tension. Now you have a lot of curiosity that's driving you, and you might have some excitement because you remember your level 1 experience, and maybe you've hung around with us in Game Garage, and so there's ways you're easing into it. But what if we were totally new? What if we were total new strangers? What if you were not right now in your comfortable working space, but you had to leave your workspace and go to somewhere else? That's what your learners often face. Is even though you often go to training programs, you like learning, you enjoy learning and going through different learning processes, and there's a certain level of excitement to say, hey, I wonder what this will be like. So you have some of that, but your learners probably don't. Because any little bit of anxiety that you have, theirs is probably greater, because they're not in the L&D field. They don't enjoy learning. Maybe they had bad experiences in school in the past. And so those fears and those anxieties where they maybe looked stupid in front of the class, that they're carrying all that baggage coming into the learning program. You designed your learning program. You know exactly where they're going. You're comfortable in this space. They're not. Same thing here. I designed this experience that you're going to have, so I know what's ahead and what some quirks might be and some things that we have to overcome and so on. But I have confidence that you can make it through. You might not have that confidence right now. Imagine what your learners feel coming into this. And then, what about this? Maybe they were forced to be there. Maybe their boss or supervisor said, you need to go to this learning program or else. You're going to get disciplined, you get fired or something. This is our last ditch effort. If you want to make money, if you want to move up, you need to go to this program. So there's that fear and anxiety as well that comes when they're coming into your learning programs and your learning space. So first of all, this is where gamification can come in, because we can take what makes games fun, so game mechanics that are fun and enjoyable and easy fun, that we can place those early on to help ease them into the place. So we wouldn't start out with a leaderboard, because then like, oh my God, the idea of failure is so extreme. But if we had other game mechanics that signaled, this is going to be a fun experience, you're going to enjoy your time here with this material. But more importantly, from game design, if you think about when you start a new game, so even if it's a casual game on your phone, or, well, let's use that, like a casual game on your phone, it starts out easy. Those first levels are really easy. Or if you remember when you first started Mario Kart or something, and as you started, it was relatively easy. And you had some times to play and you could interact before things got serious. And then as your skills develop, it gets increasingly more difficult. There's more challenging, let's put it that way. Challenges start to increase as you develop the skill set. So it's the same thing in your learning programs. You want to give them easy wins. You want to ease them into the learning program. You have that here. This is going to be the easiest segment on the journey that you will have. Pretty much this video, there's some onboarding and I mean, some pre-videos that you've seen, some welcome videos, but any real learning is really all you really need to go through is what I'm talking about here. You don't even need to really read the document that you're about to see. It's there for future reference. You're not going to be quizzed on it, tested on it, or anything like that. It's just me doing a deeper dive into this subject matter. But it's going to be relatively easy over these few days. It's going to get a little more difficult as we move through, but you'll be comfortable by then to tackle the bigger issues, the bigger skill sets that are involved in gamification design. So how can you do that for your learners as well? Ease them in from the beginning, give them some easy wins, have them develop a skill set, become comfortable with the space, with the platform, whatever it is. Then we can get to more difficult information. We begin to increase their skill set, what they're contributing to the skill set, so that at the end they'll have a victory. So we don't want it to be too easy. We want to start easy, but we don't want to end easy, because we want them to have that sense of accomplishment when they get to the end. But here at the beginning, make it easy, make it fun. It can be more difficult later. So I look forward to interacting with you over these next few weeks. And as we go through, you will feel more comfortable. You will anticipate with joy what's coming up. And you'll look forward to the next topic, the next segment, as we move through this journey.